Happy Thursday afternoon, Northern Middle School Ag classes. As I looked at your What's Up Wednesdays, there really weren't any class-specific concerns that any of you had related specifically to Ag 7, Ag 8, or Introduction to Ag Food and Natural Resources. So this week's Touch Base Thursday actually comes to you with a summary, kind of reaching all the different aspects that you were mentioning. As you can tell, I tried to wait for a quiet time to record this, but there is no quiet in my neighborhood right now, from the golf carts to a business across the way, so hopefully you're still able to hear me. So let's talk about some of your concerns. I have heard the question or the statement, I want to go back to school. I am bored. I understand that. I know how school provides a community for you. So I encourage you to maybe try something new that you haven't tried before. Get on YouTube and see some of those YouTube instructional tutorials, maybe how to fold paper, maybe create some scientific experiment. Think about ways that you can engage your curiosity, stepping outside or sitting quietly. Maybe look into getting a book. There are some books that are free and available online. So develop a game that you could play with your family. So I know it's a struggle right now. I know that there's kind of a little bit of a disconnect from your friends, and I want to encourage you to think about some ideas that you have that you've been doing that maybe your classmates could actually pick up as something new for them. Speaking of your classmates, someone shared with me, how are my friends? Remember, we have a Flipgrid, so you could go in your class Flipgrid, you could actually provide a comment, an update, say hi to your friends, and then check back and comment on each other's, especially for those of you that your parents are like, I'm sorry, you're too young for social media. Flipgrid is organized with a password and protected, so it's a way that you could kind of reach out to your classmates and see how they're doing. Another concern I heard was, when do we go back to school to pick up our items? The administration is currently working on a plan for that, and it looks like it will be something that happens in June after the school year is over. Some of you mentioned some general problems that you're having, like staying organized. At this point in the game, I'm not sure what strategies you've tried, but remember, Google Classroom has some tools for you, some updates for you. I personally have a list, and I use my school agenda book that I got to write information in, to keep track of when I have different Zoom meetings. So that might be a strategy for you. Someone mentioned one of their challenges is having enough devices for everyone in the family to be able to use them. Again, that concept of developing a schedule could possibly help you. And the last thing I wanted to mention was several of you talked about the fact you're not happy with your grade necessarily at the mid-marking period, but you know what you have to do. Students, knowing what you have to do is one thing. Taking action and doing it is another. I know that each of you have the potential to pass Ag. I know you have the ability to reach out and ask me questions and get my support. Take action now, please. You have the potential. You have the ability. You've told me you know what to do. So in the words of Nike, just do it.